Hey guys, Adam Blue here again with another week in gaming, bluegamer.net. You can check us out at facebook.com/bluegamernet, Twitter @bluegamer, or at Adam Blue. That's probably the best way to follow. I just talk gaming all the time and whatever's on my mind. But let's start off with E3's next week, okay? So right now, there's little reveals going on, nothing too major, but also kind of slow. Not many major releases, although The Last of Us has been released and the reviews have been pretty awesome for it, honestly. So I'd like to check it out when it comes out. But to start off, something that I think is pretty awesome, DuckTales Remastered, which I've talked about before. The NES game that has been remastered for this current gen console generation. They've announced a PC version on Steam, which is great because when I choose what version of a game I want, I always go for PC just because I can usually maximize the graphics. I don't know. I just prefer PC, so that's good news to hear. And speaking of porting to other platforms, Diablo III has been announced that it is coming out September 3rd on the PS3 and the 360. That's a lot of threes, okay? Diablo 3, September 3rd, PS3, 360. It's pretty interesting because, you know, during the PlayStation 4 unveiling, they did announce Diablo 3 for PS3 and PS4, but today or yesterday, depending on when you're watching this, it's been announced for sure for 360, which is pretty neat. Blizzard coming out with a PC-only title now on the consoles. And this Diablo 3 is supposed to be better than the PC version. Having to deal with the marketplace, people were upset about some other changes. Using a gamepad for a game like that is usually pretty fun. So I'm looking forward to that. I didn't play it on PC, wasn't really interested. I might give it a shot on consoles. It's one of the first times it seems like that I would say a PC version might be better on the consoles, but we'll just have to see about that. Also, Halo Spartan Assault. Now that was a domain name registered by Microsoft. No one knew what it was about, but it's actually a game, a Halo game made for Windows Phone 8, Windows 8 devices, as well as PC, most likely Windows 8. And it's pretty cool. It's a twin-stick shooter, and from what it looks like is you play a Spartan, and it looks like sometimes you're in vehicles, and you're gaining XP, upgrading using different weapons, but a twin-stick shooter. Now those are fun. This is like stuff like Geometry Wars, and then you had the Assault Heroes. A recent one, name is blanking on me, Renegade Ops, the guys who did Just Cause. I love twin-stick shooters, so a Halo twin-stick shooter with XP and other weapons, this sounds fun. I forget when the release date is exactly, but I think it's neat that they're doing this. It's not on an Xbox or anything, it's just Windows 8. Hopefully the PC allows you to use a gamepad. Knowing that it is going to be on a PC, there's also obviously going to be controls that are not touch-based. But it would still be cool on a Windows Phone doing some portable Halo. Hopefully it's good and not just a cash-in on the Halo franchise. But I guess we'll see. Also, I talked about it before in a previous week in gaming, but the Respawn guys that are from Infinity Ward that made Call of Duty, and they have this new studio, they're now with EA, and it was rumored that the new game is called Titan, have something to do with mechs, and it has been leaked, officially leaked, but not official, that the game is called Titanfall, and it's going to be Xbox One, PC, and Xbox 360 only. And it is giant mechs and pilots, is what they're calling them, just soldiers. And it's just going to be just awesome, awesome stuff. Now, the developers from Infinity Ward have said they needed the cloud, the power of the cloud with the Xbox One in order to be able to make it as crazy as they're making this game. For the Xbox 360 version, they're having a whole other developer work on it, so that means it's probably just a watered-down version that uses what the Xbox 360 can allow to do this mech combat. But for the Xbox One, they have to use the power of the cloud. So this could be one of those exclusive things where it's temporary, and then later will be on the PS4, or they really need this cloud power in order to do this. Now, that makes me think, what if, 10 years from now, someone hears of this game and they want to play it, but the servers are shut down, so it can't do the cloud computing for the AI and whatnot, so you can't really play the game. I wonder if that's really going to happen. I would hate that. I mean, I'd hate that even right now if I went and picked up a copy of Mario Brothers 2 and apparently the NES used cloud power and I just can't play it because the apparently that game, the mushrooms had to be generated through the cloud, so I couldn't advance. I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen with that? It would be crazy at E3 to see what happens. But again, this was leaked through Game Informer. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. So yeah, speaking of E3, so what I hope to see at E3 is, I know they're going to show games for these new consoles, but I really want a more consumer-friendly approach. I want them to announce how used games are going to work, DRM, backwards compatibility. I'm just hoping for a very consumer-friendly show. They can announce all the exclusive titles they want. I mean, it's going to happen. They're going to be cool. They might not be cool, whatever. But I just want a very consumer-friendly approach. The prices of these consoles could be high, as long as it's very consumer-friendly, as long as I can play used games, there's no DRM. If the prices are very low, they might be able to get away with this anti-used game policy. But my personal wishes for E3, I'd say Shenmue 3, Battlefront 3, Sonic Adventure 3. There we go with the threes again. I don't know what that's about. This is a 3 episode, I guess. But Battlefront 3, the reason that's possible is because it was nearly completed. And let's say when EA took over the license for Star Wars games, they brought that over and they might release that, or that Star Wars Assault that was made the download title. They might be releasing something like that real quick just to kind of cash in on the fact that they have the Star Wars property, the games are nearly finished, and DICE is working on something. Or they could just be releasing some like CGI trailer for Battlefront 3 and it's not even going to come out for another 2 years. But there might be something. As for Shenmue 3, you know, that's kind of wishful thinking. If anything, I think that they would want to release like an HD 1 and 2, like I know a 2-pack thing, which would be a good idea actually, to get kind of people that are into gaming now into the Shenmue series. But a 3 would be awesome. And then obviously Sonic Adventure 3. I know Sonic Unleashed was considered Sonic Adventure 3 in Japan, I believe, or that was its code name. But I mean, a game that's more true to the Sonic Adventure core. It's really around Sonic, maybe some of his friends, you know, whatever. Just Sonic something. I know we got Sonic Lost World, but that's kind of that the Nintendo exclusive thing, which is cool. But they did that with Secret Rings of Black Knight. You know, that's about it. You know, just a little bit on the news side. You know, with E3 next week, the week in gaming is going to be crazy. But I want to let you guys know that I'll be giving away a copy of Dead Rising Riptide for Steam. All you have to do is comment below, and I will randomly pick someone next week. So just go ahead and comment away. And also, while you're here, at the end of the video, you can watch these fine videos. Hopefully I'm pointing to the correct side. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know. How about... Yeah. Okay, cool. That one felt a little weird, I think, because there wasn't really anything amazing to talk about. So, but yeah.